From racetrack to the road, the FIA has long used motorsport as a proving ground for innovation that advances safety, sustainability, and performance worldwide. Now, the FIA is introducing the most significant change to Formula One regulations in the sport's history. At the heart of the 2026 technical regulations is a clear and deliberate vision: the Nimble Car Concept, a car that is lighter, more agile, more responsive to driver input. These regulations bring innovation across both the chassis and the power unit with a singular purpose: to deliver closer, more competitive, and more sustainable racing. For the fans and for the drivers, this means more exciting racing. On the power unit, the shift to an even split between internal combustion and electric brings more relevance from the racetrack for automobile mobility. I am delighted that this change has enticed Audi, Ford, and Honda to join Ferrari and Mercedes as the 5 PU manufacturers for 2026. Sustainability is not an option, it is a responsibility. From 2026, Formula One will run on advanced sustainable fuel, reinforcing the sport's leadership in innovation that extends beyond the racetrack. And of course, safety remains our absolute priority. The 2026 regulations introduce stronger structures and tougher chassis tests, raising the standards of protection once again. The result in a new generation of Formula One cars. Our community, the drivers, the teams, the fans spoke. We listened and we acted. And now, let's dive deeper into the technical aspects of the FIA Formula One 2026 regulations.
Hello, my name is Nikolas Tombazis. I'm the director of the single-seater department in the FIA. This department deals with Formula One and Formula 2 and 3. But now we're going to talk about the car for 2026. We are all very excited. That's a culmination of work of many years. I think if we start first, the main start of the car was the discussion of the engine. All of that happened quite a few years ago during 2021, 2022, when we decided we wanted to go more electrical and also go for sustainable fuel. This engine will have a roughly 50-50 split in terms of power between the combustion power and the electrical power. So we feel that's a direction towards sustainability for Formula One. The other important stuff is the near fully sustainable fuel. This fuel in almost its entirety will not be taken from fossil components, but will be made artificially based on biomass and other processes that do not involve fossil fuels. So all of that is an important part towards sustainability, one big step in that direction that we need to take. The next part that has really dominated this car is aerodynamics. We have a very different set of aerodynamic regulations. The objective of these are manifold. One part is to match the engine characteristics. We need to lower the drag on the straights. Therefore, for the first time, we have properly active aerodynamics, not just for overtaking, but all the time. So we have at the back a movable rear wing that has an even increased power of drag reduction compared to previous generation cars. It's an important part in achieving the low drag but high downforce for the cars. The other part of it is, of course, is the front wing. The front wing for the first time is also going to move. This is just to make sure that when the rear wing moves into the low drag configuration, the car isn't totally unbalanced. So the front wing will move in sync and achieve a correct balance for the car while on the straights and while it has a much lower drag. The other important feature of aerodynamics for this car has to do with the wake characteristics. As we all know, cars, when they follow each other, they lose performance. They can't go so quickly on the corners because the dirty air from the front car makes the rear car suffer, and hence it's very difficult to follow each other closely. Excitement is one of the main parts of these regulations. We want to have close racing with drivers fighting for position and trying to race each other into the corners and to basically give that passion and excitement to the fans. We've revised a lot the whole aerodynamic concept in order to make sure that the wake going into the following car is cleaner. In that way, the following car loses less performance and can follow the front car much closer than before. So we've talked about the engine and the aerodynamics. All of that we want to go together with a nimbler, lighter car, a car that's more responsive and more exciting to watch. So the car is a bit smaller in dimensions than what we've had before. Cars have been steadily becoming longer and heavier in the last 20 or so years. Some of it is unavoidable. We've added a lot of safety. We've added hybrid, therefore have become a bit too heavy in our liking. So this is the first time we're actually reducing the weight of cars for a long time. So cars will be 30 kilos lighter. They will be a bit narrower, quite a lot shorter, and we're going back to the traditional values in that respect of Formula One. So nimbler car, more responsive, more exciting to watch. All of that, of course, a key point of the FIA is safety. We are making the roll hoop quite a lot stronger. The side impact is going to be tougher. The front nose is designed to withstand lateral impacts without falling off, and all the impact structures have become tougher and more strict. Another little feature is we've added lights on the side of the car. That's to counter a situation in the wet when there's poor visibility. If a car is spinning and is in a lateral position onto ongoing traffic, these lights will help the ongoing car see the spinning car and therefore obviously hopefully avoid it. So these structures and safety measures are one more sign that safety is always a priority for the FIA. Okay, so all of that is really to show how excited we are about this car. We hope this will be a major step for Formula One and give the fans something to talk about. We've discussed nimbler, lighter cars designed to promote exciting racing, close racing to each other, while maintaining the overall aesthetics. At the same time, we've done a huge step towards sustainability and another big important step towards safety. The biggest change in the regulations in Formula One history, changing the PU regulations, the power unit regulations, and the chassis regulations at the same time. All of that is really giving us good hope to look forward to an exciting season and an exciting few years in Formula One.